Hi, everybody. I'm back. Listen, let's talk. I was thinking about something. Maybe I can help break down this mindset once and for all. Um, I was thinking about a digital mindset. Have you ever heard of such thing? A digital mindset. And I was thinking, the digital world that we're living in right now. Just think about if we take this digital world that we're living in right now and we take it back to our great grandparents, take it all the way back to our great grandparents. I'm talking about the digital world where we have internet, TikTok, all these different things, the cell phones, all these different gadgets that we have now, touch screen, phones where you can go anywhere you want to go and talk to people around the world, or have a TV or television that you could see around the world, things that you would never be able to, places where you'll never be able to go, but you could see these places on TV. And if we was to take this world to our grandparents and great-grandparents' world, they would be afraid. They would say Armageddon took place. They'll say the Antichrist has been loose. They would say the end of the world is coming now. They would be afraid of the technology that we have now, because their minds would not be able to wrap around the change that has taken place. So, and I was thinking about that as well. I said, now, a digital mindset. We have to set our mind in a digital mindset. What I'm saying is, you cannot live the life now that you used to live years ago. Our grandparents cannot come here and live the same life that they lived back there and try to come here and live the same kind of life. They would go crazy. They would be lost. They would not be able to function in this world. Your mindset is the same way. You cannot bring your mind that it is like now, your mindset as it is right now, if you don't change it into this new things that's going on in the world today that you want and you want to accomplish in your life, because you cannot do it the old way. You can't ever think the old way. You can't think the old way like you used to get the better results, because what's going to happen, the same old mindset that you have is going to get the same old results that you have right now. So you got to take your mind now to the digital world. The digital world done changed so much now that if we, even us right now, was to go back in time where our grandparents after we done lived in this digital world, we would not be able to function. How can you survive without your cell phone? But back in the day, we didn't have a cell phone, but we survived. Because now our mindset done been changed and conditioned to a new way of living. So your mindset now has to be changed to a new way of living and a new way of thinking. The old man, the old thoughts got to be gone away with. Now you got to have the new frame of mind. You got to think different now. You got to do things different now. I was thinking about the digital world now where we're at. We cannot have the same, they try to give us the landline phones in our houses now, but we still don't even use them. With the landline in our house, the new age people, us now, we don't use those phones. And then they say we're going to use it for faxing and different things like that. A lot of us don't use that even now, because we have something else that took place even for faxing. The old way. We have a new way of faxing now. We have a new way of communicating now. We have a new way of doing everything now. There's so much to change now. You don't even have to go to the grocery stores anymore. You get on your phone, you get on your computer, something our grandparents don't know anything about, and order whatever we want, and we call it online. And they wouldn't even have a name for it. But where we're at now, you got to think bigger now. You can't think I just want a job just to get me from pillar to post. I don't want no job just to get me by. We say that. Just give me a job so that I can be able to pay my bills and I can be able to uh, drive my car. I can be able to just survive. That's over with now, because you need more now than just your job. You need more now just to have a mindset of just paying our bills, because the bills now is getting higher and higher. And now you got to create something now to go along with their job or to go along with your lifestyle, which is changing with you or without you. It's changing. There is no stopping it now. We're in the world and in the age now that it's just got to get more computerized. It's got to get more digital, and it's like, and if you still stagnated just at the laptop, just learning how just to maneuver around just to get something done, you will be lost, because that's gonna change. What I'm trying to tell you is now, sis, you got to have a bigger mind change now. You got to have a bigger vision for yourself now. You got to have a bigger imagination that you imagine for your life and that you speak over your life. I've been telling y'all, there is so much power in your words. You can cause things to come to you. You can cause prosperity to come to you by what you saying, what you listen to, what you hear, what you see. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was thinking, I said, now, you say you want to lose weight. I said, why do you want to lose weight? She said, well, I want to lose weight because I don't like the way my clothes fit me. I want to lose weight because I got these new clothes in my closet that I want to wear with tags still on them. And I'm going to hold on to them till I lose this weight. I want to lose weight because I don't feel I'm attractive, anything like that. I said, well, sis, how long have you been thinking like that? She said, well, I've been trying to lose weight for some years. I said, well, how has it become? How has it been working for you? She said, well, I haven't lost any weight. I said, number one, your reason is wrong. Your reason is wrong for the reason why you want to lose weight. You got to have a bigger reason for what you want to do than just to say and just to get by, or just to say I want to lose weight because I don't like the way I look, or I want to lose weight to get in some different clothes, or wear the styles of today. It's got to be bigger than that. It's got to be something that's going to move you. You got to have a vision and a dream and an imagination that's going to move you, because this little bit of stuff that you are saying that keeping you where you are right now, that is why, because you don't have nothing to move you. You are saying the same thing you've been saying for years and years and years. You got to have another reason why you want to do these things bigger than what you are saying right now. First of all, if you want to lose weight, you got to have a reason. Your reason should be, well, if I don't lose this weight, I will not be healthy. If I don't lose this weight, it's going to cause me to have these diseases, heart diseases, cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes, all these different things that can come up on your body when you are not healthy. See, that's going to motivate you and move you into trying to lose the weight, other than you trying to get into these clothes that you've been having in your closet, then been there for years, and now the style done came back around again, and it goes out and it comes back around again because you keep these same clothes in your closet, thinking that you are going to fit back into those clothes where you're not. Give the clothes away. Give the clothes away. Now come out again with another reason why you want to lose this weight so you can get it done. You're saying, well, I'm tired of working this job because I don't have enough money, and it just, I'm just tired of going to work every day doing the same old thing. And guess what you've been doing all these years? Saying the same thing. I'm tired of this job. I want something different. I don't like going to work. I want to do something for myself. But you've been saying that over and over and over again. But you don't even have a big reason enough to change that. You got to have a bigger reason why you want to quit that job. You got to have a bigger reason why you need extra money, other than just continue to shop and use the money for something you don't need, and then you have more stuff than you have money. And then you looking around, you steady needing help. You steady needing things. You instead of needing more money because you putting your money in the wrong thing. The more you spend your money on things that's not going to bring something back to you, you're losing money. You're losing your money. The more you hold on to your money, say, well, I'm not going to spend it. I'm going to save it. And I'm just going to hold on to it for some years and just saving it at your house, or you saving it in a savings account on your bank. Guess what? It's not going to grow. It's not going to do anything different, but just stay right there just like it is. And then the value of that money going to go down because of the way the economy is going now. The more money we get now is like the more you need. So this, like, now you got to have a different reason why you are saying that you want extra money, that you want to be able to live different and live bigger and stuff. But there's something else you have to be able to see beyond what you see. See, we looking at only what we see in front of us. We see only what we're seeing every day when we leave our house going to work, or when we're leaving our house going to wherever we're going and not making no progress and not nothing changing because we're looking at the wrong thing. What are you looking at? What is your vision like? See, you got to have clear vision. We all have visions. Even if you're blind, you have a vision. You may not know, you may not can so much express it or explain it, but we all have visions. We all have things that we think that we want to do. See, we think because we don't really know. We don't have a clear vision. We don't have the clear dream that we want. Have you ever had a dream and you woke up and you tried to tell the dream and you have bits and pieces of that dream and you can feel it, but you can't tell the whole thing because you just got bits and pieces of that dream and you can't bring it all together. And then some of you all have all these dreams, but then you don't understand them. You say, well, I had a dream and I had the whole dream, but what do it mean? See what I'm saying? You don't know what your vision means. You don't even know what your dreams mean. What are you dreaming? What do you want? What are you working for? Are you really working towards something, or you just continue doing the same thing every day, hoping for a change? Oh, I'm expecting a miracle. Oh, I'm expecting God to do something for me. Oh, I'm expecting a change. But sis, you got to change. Your mindset got to change. God can be bringing you that boat every day, trying to get you to get on that boat and say, listen, I'm coming to rescue you. Listen, I'm coming to try to get you from where you're at. But then you missing it every time because you have a thought, a train of thought, the way you think it's supposed to go. But that's not the way it's supposed to go. There's a bigger vision that God has for you, and that you got to figure this out, what it is that you need to do and that you want to do. First of all, you want to come out of debt. I hope you do. And if you want to come out of debt, how are you going to come out of debt? Well, I'm going to go get another job and I'm going to get 2 and 3 jobs that's going to help me come out of debt. Sis, if this mind right here ain't out of debt, you're going to get more in debt. You're not coming out of debt because you get more money. You got to learn what to do with the little money that you have right now. Because if you get bigger money and you still have the same mindset that you have right now with your small little money, as you call it, you just going to have bigger burdens. You just going to have bigger bills, bigger weight on you. So you first of all got to figure something out. The money that I have right now, where is it going? Okay, it's taking all my bills, all my bills is taking my money. What kind of bills you have? What kind of bills are you saying that you have? Well, I have rent, I have light bill, gas bill, water bill, all those things, you're going to have those. Now, what else you got? What else other bills you working with that's taking your money? Some things that you have that's taking your money, you don't need to have those things. Some of those things you can put back. See, you got to get that mindset change. You got to bring your mind back now to the digital world, to something that you know is not going to work anymore. It's not working. Listen to me. It's not going to work. You've been saying the same thing years after years after years after years. Nothing changed. It didn't change because you have not changed. Your tone, your voice haven't changed. Your words haven't changed. You saying it with your mouth, but don't you know it's got to connect with this? You got to been to church and they say you got to be sick and tired and sick and tired. You got to be sick and tired and sick and tired of being broke, of being in debt, being over your head with all of this pressure and burden and all this stuff that's going on in your life. You got to start thinking different. Come out of it now. Well, how am I going to come out of it? First of all, see how you got there. What got you there in the first place? And now, since you were there, what's holding you there? There's things you got to let go. There are things you got to do to change. You got to change yourself. And sometimes you already know what it is. I got to stop eating these hamburgers. I got to stop eating this bread. I got to stop eating all these sweets and drinking all those sodas. You telling it yourself. I got to stop shopping over there at that store. I got to stop buying things that I know I don't need. I got enough stuff in this house already. I don't have a place for it. You telling yourself already how to come out of that stuff. You making it hard. You making it difficult. You keeping yourself there with your words. Now you got to start listening to yourself. How they say, self, tell me what's going on with me. You look yourself in the mirror. I tell you, yourself will tell you back. It will talk back to you. You already know what to do. And some of the things that you don't know, once you start on the little things that you know to do, the rest of it will come. The rest of it will come. You can't do the old things like you used to do to get new results. Because this old results is gonna stay right there. You can't put you can't do new stuff in old stuff. You can't do it. You got to have that new frame of mind. I call it now reset your mind. You got to reset it now. The way I used to think on everything, I don't think like that no more. I mean, when I say everything, I mean everything. Everything I think different on now. I think different on my money. I think different on my home. I think different over my body, over my health. I think different over what I say out of my mouth, how I say it, when I say it. I think different now how I even think. When those crazy thoughts start coming into my mind, I have to change those thoughts. I have to rebuke those thoughts and have to change those thoughts and say, no, I'm not thinking that way. See, the enemy will cause your mind to start thinking all kinds of thoughts. And you sit there long enough to entertain those thoughts, guess what's going to happen? You're going to start seeing those things. And a lot of times it's not what it really is. And then you know what that says? You can cause things to come to you. You can cause things to come to you by what you say out your mouth and what you think in your mind. You can cause it to come. Oh, I remember my mama was sick with this right here, and it feels just like I got it. And before long, you know, you have it. Oh, I remember they used to do it this way, and they used to do it that way. Now, Lord, look at me. I'm doing it this way. Yeah, you are. You're doing it the same way. What are you going to do about it now? Can I encourage y'all? Pay your bills. Get rid of those things that you don't need. Clean house. Clean it out. Clean house. Clean your thought. Clean your mind. Start thinking different. Look at somebody. What I had to do, I had to start listening to things that have changed my mind. So a lot of y'all be on TikTok. A lot of y'all be on Facebook. A lot of y'all be on all of these other things, looking at the wrong thing. You are what you eat, sis. You are what you eat. The more that stuff you look at, the more you entertain those things, that's the more you become acting just like that. You become what you hang around a lot. You become what you entertain. And you become that entertainment yourself. You in conversation with your friend. You can't talk about nothing productive. You talking about, child, did you see that on TikTok? Did you see that on Facebook? Did you see that on Instagram? All of these things right here. What kind of things? No, sis, I want to be a millionaire. Did you see how that lady got to become a millionaire? Did you see the things that she done? Sis, I'm doing so much things. I got so much stuff going on. No, I'm not burning out myself either. I'm putting it in places where I don't have to do nothing with it. I'm putting it over here and let it work for myself, let it work for itself. I'm not working it. I put it over there and I put it in a place where it'll work for me. I'm sleeping and it's working, making money for me. You see what I'm saying? Because I have a different mindset. I don't sit around and engage in conversation with my sisters about crazy stuff. We're going to talk business. You hear me? Call my real sisters on the phone. We talk business because that's where my mind is at now. Coming out of this where I can be so free because I love to travel. I be so free. I get in my car and me and my husband, we gone. Get on the plane, we're gone. Get on the boat, the ship, we're gone. Taking cruises. We're doing things with our life. We decided. Did you hear what I said? We decided that this is what we want to do with our lives. And now I start changing my thoughts and I'm knowing that it's possible because I have tried it and I am doing it. It's possible, sis. It's possible. Decide today. Decide today. The day is the day. This is it, regardless of who do it with me, who don't do it with me, who come with me, who talk about me. It does not matter. This is the day that I am going to change some things. Listen, change it one at a time. Please don't overload yourself. And you hear this, oh, I'm going to go try this. You hear this, oh, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do it. No, do one thing. Do one thing. Do your best to master that thing. Keep working on it. I know it seems like, oh, it's a waste of time because I'm steady doing it. It's not getting nowhere. It will get somewhere. But you got to keep on working it. Keep on doing it. Keep on getting better with it. Get better with it. And watch how it starts changing for you. Life is going to be sweet. It's going to change for you. But you got to start somewhere. You got to get the digital mindset to where you like, I'm changing with the times. I'm changing with life. I'm changing with what's going on in me. You 50, you can't act 40 no more. You hear me? Yeah, you might feel it because I feel real young. But you know what? My thoughts now is like getting where I don't have to depend on no job. And I'm getting stuff set up for my grandgirls. You understand? So my thoughts is so different now. I want to enjoy my life. And I am enjoying my life. And I will enjoy my life. But I had to change my mind to a digital mindset. To change it. You know what I'm saying? To construct it. It had to be constructed right. I told you where I was brought up at, where I was brought up at, and where I was raised, and where I was born in Mississippi. They would love to keep your mind down. They would love to keep your mind set in a box to believe that you can't be no better than what they say you are. Not anymore. Because I know in whom I believe and I know who I am because I decided that I'm going to change my life and I'm going to change the way I think. I'm going to change my thoughts. And I did it. I did it. I do not think the same no more. I don't even act the way I used to act no more. You know what that's just, listen, I don't even walk the way I used to walk. When I get dressed, I walk like I'm somebody. You hear me? When I'm around other people, I talk like I know I'm somebody. And I get the respect because I know who I am. I don't have to compromise who I am. I don't have to be a fool. I don't do crazy stuff. You talk about me, just talk. I'm not getting in your face talking to you back and forth. Because if you do something like that, that tells me you don't know who you are. Sis, if you get in a fuss every time somebody say something about you, or even talk about your man as you want to say your man, baby girl, you already losing the battle because you don't even know who you are. You don't even know what you have. You hear me? You better recognize, you better get yourself together. Get yourself together. Step up. Now, all right. I just wanted to talk to you. I just wanted to, bring that to you. It's time to, for real, change that mindset and step out now and do something bigger. Do something great. You got to let yourself know this is it. This is it. I'm about dressed for bed almost. I'm dressed down from how I looked at early today. And I said, I don't even care. I'm coming. You hear what I'm saying? I'm coming. Say, you tell yourself and everybody else, oh, I'm coming. I hear a song in my mind. I really don't know the song, but it says, I'm coming out and I want the world to know. That's all I know. Guess what? That's me. I have came out and I want the world to know I am here. And I'm confident and I know in whom I believe. And I know he got me here for this purpose and for this reason. So sis, come on girl, step on out. Get that digital mindset. Change it. And I'm going to go a little bit deeper with that because I want to say more about the digital mindset. I never heard nobody say this. I heard only me say digital mindset. Because I feel like that's the kind of mind we got to have now. It's got to start changing. And remember what? It changes all the time. 1 minute this iPhone is this kind of iPhone. Next thing you know, it's another iPhone. And people can't keep up because they started trying to get all these different phones. No, babe. Be satisfied with what you got and use what you have. Use what you got. Make it work. Come on, step up. Step up. Use it. Use what you have. And what I mean by use what you have, I'm talking about this mind. As you change it, come on, use it. Come on, use it. Don't let nobody else transform your mind and change you and tell you something different than what you believe. And if you don't believe it, get around people that will help build your confidence, that will help build your self-esteem, that will help build you up. Get with some more sisters that ain't jealous, but want to work together. Say, look, let's get together. Let's make this thing happen for all of us. That's what you need to do. Team up with somebody that can help build you. Then once you get built up, you help somebody else. You help another sister. Y'all continue on and building each other. Get this thing together. All right? Now, let's do this together. That's all I wanted to say. So, that's it. So, until the next time, see you later.